Today is Saturday, the 16th day of July 2022. Well, it depends who's you day because we don't really enter into time. But again, na Saturday. Saturday, everything goes. Saturday, na blow mind for me, self triple na. But we've been so busy with waiting the happen na parliament, the PR system, the this, the that, and for vote you forget the NI number. No, you not forget them. No, the constitution says so. When I can talk now, say we constitution, if you follow the debates proper one in a parliament, all the parliamentarian then we grab for talk from the ruling side and from the opposing side. They all they quote the constitution. But again, you know, say the constitution is subject to interpretation. But this we own constitution, yeah. Now in part A go tell you say, well, you can wash your face can down. Then the subsection for that part A they will go tell you say you can wash your face can down. Now in go tell you say, well, why they wash and can down? In our mind, if you can start from the right side wash and go up small. Now the other one go tell you shall. Shall, then go debate that one day. Say no, not so shallow. Maybe. Then go debate that one day. Then they go tell you, say, well, maybe you can start from the left side and you go up small, then maybe you go out and down. But shall from the right side, now so this now just for what you face. So now I make it depend on who say you team up for interpret the constitution. The one them even look we lawyers them. Look the lawyers them. It depends who's part of the aisle where they team up. It depends who's part of the team up. One great thing, even if na the Supreme Court, if the Supreme Court tell we say, well, according to this constitution, now so he say, you go see the one the way they on the opposing side say, no, not so. Now because the president don't go chukle and something. Now because then they forget the president. Or if you see the Supreme Court say, not so. They say, oh, no, the Supreme Court don't forget that one day. But everyone gets how they interpret. So we still do it. The debate get for continue back on Monday. Get for continue back on Monday. We just want to wait at the final outcome. If na the eyes or the nays, na then go get them. And we just wait for. Once we be they pay attention, yanda. Not today, I be tell you say the Minister of Trade be they go up and down now the different radio station them and also the TV stations. Well, Ion will be don't deal with anaya. Now in the bank governor back say, you know what's in? Let me self just why stand up at this PR system, no PR system. Let me self chook me on inside it. Sometimes they not go notice. Professor Kefala Murana Kalon. Well done, sir. How you do? Today, now you govern social media. You talk, You talk, sir. And today, I end how they come. Because it look like if I say the new money up to this week we don't show. Me I don't know for you. Up to this week we don't show. All the one them way me and then transact business as a loan. They're not able to take the new money yet. 30 days, then they give all the money. The bank governor say, "Enough for rush am." You know, people not for rush for the new money. But now the same bank governor now give with 3 months. Now almost 3 weeks. Now they cancel now. 30 days, the new money not circulate the way we for circulate it. But you say no rush am. Michael Coker, I think I be don't talk that one day now. I be don't talk. Maybe you know be here you be they make reference to that video day. The video where Michael Coker they talk about. Now that one where that MP, I believe say na APC MP that one day. Where it address in people them. The thing them where it go tell them, but we na the diaspora. If you, I believe say if you don't see that video day, if you not see it, I'll show. But in T, some of una now want where then say, oh, this administration don't win, oh, this party don't win, then you in a position. So I like to talk now say, because of that message, whether particular person they go give in people but we na the diaspora. Anybody na the diaspora will take him money. Anybody na the diaspora will take him money give the party where that particular person they represent. Well, is something wrong with you? Yes. If you don't have the diaspora, I don't care what you say. You not go want to win money. You not go want to win money. Though they go lie per we. If now waiting, do ya people where they come on at the diaspora? Where then they go salon? The person say, we where they come on the diaspora will go salon. Now for go make dog then they married. Woman then now who want go introduce na salon. How? The one where they come on the diaspora where they go salon. Mama, they married in Pekin. Now that kind of thing now who want can go na salon. And see that's what you say. If the party where they represent on the APC, if una not come out and say, what he go talk not to true, anybody in the diaspora, where you ask your money, you give them. Your money fights you there. That's what me say. That's what I say. If you want to go talk, if you there against Tusim, if you there against Tusim, yeah? If you want to go talk against Tusim, pass you go lie pa we. Pass you go lie pa we. Even in the person, you know say they lie so, now lie they lie. Well, now that the president be they talk say, where he say some man then they talk all side of their mouth. And the politician there. Hey, I don't see one. Now ain't go talk. If you want go talk, if you get problem with sweep and to sim, they've get to say he not talk on behalf of the party though. Well, where you get picking? Where picking do mess? Who say all the man go take notice and I picking? What you go do? So now the party, then people like they talk to. So because of that, hoarding at the diaspora. As me na the chief for the as me na the chief for the diaspora them. And they say anybody will pull the money give them. Where you go meet up? Seriously. They need for the banquet say. They need for the bunker. Now that the diaspora say they try for go do na salon. Now that the diaspora say try for go do. I don't think so. I don't think so. All right. I say, me na the chief. And also me na the president too. Me na the chief for the diaspora in there. Chief Tripoli. Diaspora affairs. Right. But cool people and be there inside the room. Nobody. Well, unless if you get that video, they will not see them. Unless if you get that video, they will not see them. Outside, other person in the room gap say no, bruh. The one who in the diaspora, not to the drive for do. Even when I enforce, he don't survive on the diaspora. I dey bet. Who that in a saloon first bar? Even when he don't survive on the diaspora, dandy. Alright. No, I left pan chief. Now put president still. Okay. Dave Ketty. Dave Ketty say me don't pass chief. No, na chief me one left. And I go more than that too. You don't see the chief then at parliament? Oh. All waiting any kind of law them put soto for them. They are untouchable. You don't notice? Okay. So now make me a chief our left. Yeah, Madam Fofana say this politician then just sit down focus on politics. Nothing they know they do. Well, I left them parliamentarian no, and say because would they go ask them. Shey no matter say no, he say me na governor. Yeah. We go get for vote. Who saw go get for use? Now governor now. No, governor. I not get professor by my name. Ataya. Okay. The first one where we look at. Now the new money. Again, the new money. They circulate so right now. The bank governor give we 3 months. Then we get 1.5 months as grace period. But it's still no rush. But the money not they circulate, but no rush. The way the 3 months car, the way the grace period done, when on November 15, 2022, the old money left na you hand for thing for nothing. Seriously. I hope say I don't know money in coffee. Una for the house scam. If you get for push this date. Alright. Now listen first Naya. Then we go come to waiting the bank governor say. And mommy bike come and say we go put the doctor before the chief. Well, the game get agba. I go just pull and shuffle as she out me to pull. Directives on over-the-counter cash withdrawal within the banking system in Sierra Leone. This one come out on the 15th day of July 2022. When I yesterday. I tell you say, obide pa focus. Pampier system. All my one can slide and pa we. Well, Michael Cooker, you understand the game. Chief better because waiting. Yes, you get I know they can bless you with the Pekitos there. Alright, slowly go. This one, the Central Bank of Salone, is sent them to all the licensed commercial banks them and other deposit taking financial institution in the country. He said, further to the public notice when it been pulled on the 8th of July 2022, let us pay attention. Tribulina Obai. Alright. Let us pay attention to waiting at the carried so now. Over the counter limits for corporate entities no go apply to government ministries, departments, and agencies. Bam. The bank governor be don't tell we say, individual, the limit na 30 million. Into be they ask 30 million, if you say, okay, you can't do 30 million, why we don't make me own service available? But nobody know I am me though. But na 30 million per waiting per week. Per week. 30 million per week. Okay? Then for the corporate business them, it be say 100 million. Dave Katie, thank you for the stars. Let it start in the camo. Let us not forget to save. 100 million when 100,000 new loans, or 30 million when 30,000 new loans. But I want to clarify now. It look like say when the MDs and they go take money, the bank then they lock game for them. MDs, they no get restriction. Seriously. So, because a government, they no get restriction. Ministries, no get restriction. Agencies, no get restriction. But businessman, he get restriction. Right. You don't see what to make people when they talk no more, they say na propaganda. When they talk, they say propaganda. You go say triple label sit down there. What they talk na the same thing na propaganda. Aha. Because then they say they are soon they go for triple. Triple. Can just scratch the move. Even when they talk about that new ferry, not a new ferry, people they left. Sign new ferry, come on now. We can't talk about that one day. Even when they talk about the lights. When me they glad for light so. The same day person go by but people you buy us. You know they praise the government. I tell ya. But don't pay attention. You don't see what to make the one the way they use and say this administration do this money because what they do they want for control the money, they want for do this, they want for do that. Me I go give you my own. What you think? Because the claim for say people and they go they go get one. Let me say example 100 million, 200 million. Where they go keep salon money? When not to forex, it go fet for change into dollar. Let it keep them. But wait. Loud go no more. Eva Koma, thank you for the stars. They say the 100 million no mix. The government, the ministry, agencies, and department then can take money as they like. So you they accuse businesses, but with government safe, there is no way where we go able to do it to they do so and get a fine result. There is no way, because Sierra Leone now a cash-driven economy we get. Period. So if the government says they go collect money, government not the right check, government not they do deposit, let's begin with them now. Let's begin with the government first. Let us begin to direct deposit. Let's begin with them. But if they not get law for go take money, I mean, we want for clean the system, would they begin with the one that will get power over force? But no, not to show they begin. No, government feel free, take how you want. You no get restriction. But businesses, una get restriction. If you're not a businessman, no to go. If you're not a businessman, you go carry money go there. The bank governor think say now so it be until talk na say waiting that the odds them where people and they go and talk okay, now left waiting people let they talk. Let's go to number 2. Yeah, over the counter limits for corporate entities no go apply to diplomatic missions, international organization with diplomatic status. What to make diplomatic mission? Say they go collect cash. What have we done for make we get less cash? The flow. What you don't do? Now we don't say, okay, government free, diplomatic mission, international organization. But even that international organization, you forget a diplomatic status. Hey! Social network. We don't get diplomatic status. Ataya. Okay. Wetin do? Money for flow. The diplomatic them they are big. Money for flow. They no get limits, no. So the bank governor, the first one we put, you know be think say that why I need money. You know be think say oh no the government. Now then go meet say papi, what's in they go on? We go to bank and say 100,000 limits. Per new money. But waiting at the deal. Alright. Let's go number 3. So we don't get exemption, no limits for governments, ministries, departments, and agencies. And now we don't get no limits for diplomatic mission and international organization. But you forget the diplomatic status. Let's go number 3 now. Where a deposit, where they take microfinance institution, foreign exchange bureau, or other corporate entity, is desirous of withdrawing an amount in excess of the 100 million limit, so they don't say. So, like, they microfinance institution them, like them bureau them, and where they want more than 100 million, when are the 100,000 per the new money, then for write a check for the amount so required, and then submit them same to the relevant commercial bank or other deposit taking financial institution. Well, me, I know work in a bank yet, so I don't know this one. But so if you go take money, we pass this money, we get the limits. When are the 100 million, when 100,000 per new money, if you write check. So we write the check, then they give the money. All right. What are you? So the check. Anyway, let's continue. It's not bank business. Number 4. The relevant commercial bank or the deposit-taking financial institution. We're in the talk about per this section where I don't talk so number 3. I make a say logo. Go endorse the said check. We then get sufficient money. Yeah. Alright. So this based on this number 4. Mr. Bank Governor, sir. You slide inside the leke for say the money not do. And I make you slide inside. Even though you not give me for number 1 and number 2 based on if they get sufficient money. Where I see that one, then now 2 things come to mind. For say 1, maybe money no dey. 2, maybe now we a manner for make them deny the said institution or person say, oh, money no dey, even though the money dey. You understand, He say, who side the person submit that check dey, then go endorse them if they get sufficient funds. Okay. There they go. He said if they get sufficient funds, then they honor the check. But they get for send the check back to Bank of Saloon. So sometimes Bank of Saloon, because that money they boku, they reimburse them. Or Bank of Saloon want for know exactly who that they take more than that money where they don't see. You go want for no gist no. Because the bank governor tell we see, like what they don't give you that money they so. Where they don't endorse and then give you. Where you don't take her. Though you come back, say you want other one. The bank governor say you get for sure that I spend that money. Now, the seller go keep money in a banco. But before we face, then they show we back reason why we not for keep money in a bank. You don't understand me? Because if you tell me, say, I for go keep money in a bank. Okay, I don't agree, I go keep them. You say, if I want to take certain amount, yeah? And remember, we country na cash-driven economy we get. Yeah? Remember that one day force. Before you can begin tell me about Winaya. Yes, Winaya, because you can do bank transfer, you can do wire transfer, you can do all these things them were available to we. So definitely, Naya, yes, limits day. Limits day. But Yanda, if I don't go take the cash, how I go do am? Like how be the material expensive so now. Somebody they be loose. Let's say them don't reach for concrete. You know how much some market spend for concrete? You ever buy iron rod? You ever buy cement? Take be na bigos. But they candy. Yeah? Là they go no more. Submit them to the bank. Then the next day we want come. The bank actually say, how you spend that money? Show where you spend them. He say if na something you buy, you for able for show how you okay. Alright. Number 5. Usai microfinance institution them, foreign exchange bureau, or other corporate entity them withdraw the amount we don't talk usai 3 and 4. This desires withdrawal again of excess of that same money we don't talk the over 100 million. If you submit evidence to the Bank of Salon how you spend the money will be take before then they give you other one. Okay. The government, they ask government, I spend money before you get other one. So then they free for can take how they like. Because then our government not so. Alright. Then the diplomatic mission and international organization then they free for can take how they want. They ask them. Say, but if you can't take yesterday, why they can't take back today? No. They're free. But business people, microfinance institution, foreign exchange bureau them, where they can't take. Well, then they give you. But when you want come back, you get for sure that I spend that one way you first can't take. But you say I for go keep money in a bank. Not so before me face you, they try for show me back say, hey, now the reason this one no leak out and Fambule. Elsin, I call you 3 them. Là où they go no more. I call you 3 them. Sometimes you don't know say you come. But là où they go. In my opinion, I get right to her. Most D, thank you for the stars. Now, my opinion, I get right to them. You self get right to you. My Coca say, okay, well, if you want for buy motoka now, we cost 150 million. And you get money, Okay. But you want to buy from somebody when you get bank account, how you go do now? Well, then the bank governor go can explain to me. Because the bank governor need play right now. They play. Any stars then they for don't know. No reach to saw reach today. Okay. The bank governor be there na SLBC morning coffee. Until I explain to you what's in the paper. Let me do a quick disclaimer. Not to we record this. The person we record, Ronald Winstonley, thank you for the stars. The person we record, it gets undertone, it gets remarks the way they make na the audio. Not to share a network, not to tripole, not to we. But we, na the program, now we care about. Now waiting the reporters them, The journalist them na SLBC studio. And the bank governor na that conversation dey. Awale focus pa. The undertone of the person has nothing to do with us here. I beg low understand that one day. Okay? But we're interested in waiting the bank governor and the journalist then they say. Okay? I just want to do one quick one. Yeah? Waiting the journalist and the bank governor they talk. Now ain't we interested na ya. Not to waiting the person way you call the audio they talk under the audio. The remarks the way they make the. But we still need for bring this scam na the platform. Let we listen to the bank governor on Morning Coffee na SLBC. Yeah?
It becomes so systematic that it threatens the financial health of this country, which it did in 2020. My response to people has been, I am going to bring a cash management system.
Yeah. The bank governor say in the count a cash management system. Remember, the bank governor is a professor. He done the lecture all he hears them. Some people they say, oh, President Bayona for be even getting this job. No need for getting because they're at the field, working at the banking system. They say because waiting do na professor, na lecturer, na book you sabi, sabi the implementation side. Now so some people they say. Okay? But let us see, he say now how for manage cash management system now in one car with na salon.
To make sure that we never get to hoarding again.
For make sure say people will not keep salon money again.
And it's not unique in Sierra Leone. You go Ghana, Nigeria, all our regional partners.
He said not to salon no more. You go Ghana, Nigeria, all we regional people who partner them. They all now so themselves they face this one where people they keep money.
They have cash management systems. So we launched the new currency in on the 1st.
Bank governor, you forget quick. The first night they reg so, Pape, wake up. Yes, the 1st of July 2022, now the new currency be launched.
By the 12th, we realized that 800 billion new leons have been taken out of the banking system.
Okay. It said from the first way they launched the new money, to the 12th, 2 weeks, to the 12th, they realize say 800 billion. Bank governor say you not tell me if that the new money or per old money. Because if not per new money, na big money that one. 800 billion is say don't come out na the banking system. You get some people and now they work out with say go and talk say how the bank governor say the money lost. They are family. Wait, like repeat am back for you. The bank governor he say money loss. Why if we want for talk we no go talk the truth waiting the man say? He not say money loss. He said then withdraw the money. The money then I do, but you not can inside the bank back. Yeah. Alright. If you don't understand what you talking, because some people in the guy talk say how he say money loss. He not say money loss. So listen and back.
On the 1st, by the 12th, we realized that 800 billion new leons have been taken out of the banking system.
Oh, he said new leons. He talker. 800 billion new leons has been taken out of the banking system. Bank governor advice you now, no be here. That's in the UK. I tell you how they get for do am. But sometimes the message not be meet you. I not tell the bank governor I say all these laws the way they go and put. The one they will get the money, then sabi how for take the money. The bank governor na fit late too. Na fit late. Because now he say he realize say 800 billion new loans. Where that one they pay the all money na 800 trillion. Ay! Cold catch me. Why? I dey feel warm. I dey feel cold. Hey, I dey feel warm. I dey feel cold. Me body. Per new loan na 800 billion. Per the all money na 800 trillion. Per bank governor, they how much you print? How much you print where 800 billion don't go so? Fap! Just like that. Yeah. Alright. But the bank governor no say he missing. So now when they go and pass, they say bank governor say the money loss. He not tell us so. Una self na other one. Misinformation. And today you the bank governor now. 800 billion new loans. Why be they tell and I say? But inside 2 weeks, man, they don't clear done. Man, they don't clear done. I tell Anaya. I say, pa bank governor, last show you how they do this thing. It make like say, you know, they hear how they talk. It make like say, they hear how they talk. Now I just realize, say, what to? 800 billion. Now I don't go so. Just like a other taker. So, what me believe say happen? Hey, then withdraw. They not deposit again. We don't make like say the bank governor in Kofa right now. You know I look correct. Although you know I'm talker. Although you know I'm talker. Okay. But how they go? He said then take them out of the banking system. Then go collect money. But not be say when they take them out. Don't be say you know they rotate na street too. I believe say Mr. Bank Governor Sunday na street. I don't go keep on that bed no more. Sunday na street sir. Trust. But no more. You see the law you can put so back. That one day back now ain't go make people lay. They knock out the money in a bank again. Okay. Now they go. 800 billion taken out of the banking system. What's in again, sir?
Wow. So we are saying evidence that perhaps.
Okay. Evidence. Perhaps. We mean to say, you know 100% sure. Listen, no. Now, professor, you know what they talk. You know 100% sure. Now, make you say, perhaps. Sometimes. He say evidence, but sometimes.
People are going to start doing what they had done that almost brought this country to its knees.
He say people perhaps then they try for do wetin them be do. We make him be the go and spend that money no more. We say they buy money. For make money come back. For money we don't print. Okay.
And so we decided that the average salon person no need 30 million loans per week for spend.
Okay. Repeat and first bar because me and you now get issue. Me and you. Now me you get issue. But repeat and first bar per bank governor. You say waiting?
We decided that the average salon person no need 30 million loans per week for spend.
So the bank governor say the average salon person no need 30 million loans per week for spend. Per bank governor sir. Wetin na your criteria for makeup for an average salon person. An average salon person, you say you don't need 30 million leones per week for spend. An average salon person. The average. What thing you dey use for determine average salon person? So now you dey tell me now say I no need that. Papa God. But you want to make I go keep me money in a bank. So why keep me money? Then you in turn tell me back say, no, why can't take me money? You say I don't need them. Seriously though. Eh? You dey try, but you know they try. You dey try, but you know they try back. Average salon person. But they are family on help me no. On allow we how go describe an average salon man? What's in an average, Papa Governor? Because I don't tell you I just don't say if somebody they bill or sometimes an average salon man no they bill. If somebody they bill us, 30 million, that ain't nothing for go buy material. That's nothing inside 1 week. So, how do we really want we banking system for make people they really want for use the banking system in salon? How do we? With the way you talk and so. Not to me talk for you. Now you talk for yourself, say the average salon man no need. Hey! He say he no need that. Oh, now other than sit down at this round table, oh, I can talk. But anyway, okay, Udoyeri. Mr. Bank Governor, you know they help yourself. You know they help yourself, but low they go. Average salon man. Low they go no more.
A businessman. If a businessman, we'll get to that.
Now in the journalist and the radio ask and say, well, what so if not businessman? Now if not businessman, then go get to that. Inside, I don't read the press release for you just know how he handle the businessman then. So the businessman they know to average salon man. Anyway, there we go.
The average salon person only 30 million euros.
And repeat am back 210. The average salon person only 30 million euros. Pape, I beg. Hey. All right. So anybody where they use more than 30 million euros na salon, you know to average salon man. Now so we they take no the one they win an average salon man and the one them we know to average salon man. If you they use more than 30 million euros a week, you know to average salon man. Okay. Vandy the help winner. What is see? Let's see. Jopi say in things say the average way it talk it refer to daily living expenses, but again it's a cash driven economy. What if you need them and you get them? Exactly. That's my take here. For eat daily food, pay for transport, and go get 2 or 3 bottles naba, maybe nadande he mean by average. Something more. Ok, là où de go. Là, repeat en tout temps. Continue ça.
So we made a restriction that you cannot take more than 30,000 new leons, which would be equivalent to 30 million leons per week.
So, you know they take more than 30,000 per week. Per week. Yeah?
Restrictions in other jurisdictions are even harsher.
He say, other side and in the world, we hash past this one way in do so. But inside and they will get the worse or harsh restriction them. Are they cash driven, sir? Eh? Are they cash driven? Because when they say other places, then they will get harsher restriction apart from saloon. Alright. We don't know about. We know say we own. Now money in hand. Money in hand. Now we get.
Where we do that, we remove all restrictions on checks. The amount of how much you can withdraw per check. Not withdraw, pay per check. So if you're a businessman, you get for pay somebody 1 billion leons, let's say. You write your check, you pay them. We know say that money not the go na safe.
Okay. The bank governor, now I don't know. He need forget PRO. He really need forget PR. Enough for the talk. Eh? Enough for the talk. Because inside this press release I read for you, so, and what he talk right now. Let me make you understand. Okay. He say restriction on the pan check. So if you want for pay me, then you want go to a bank for go take the money and not agree. Pay me with the check. Then me, they carry the check now na bank. So the hassle where you for face for the money, you own side don't come out today. You own side don't come out. Me what you pay now, now me get the hassle now for me in the bank forget that money day. That you think say you get for pay me. May I go grease pay me check? Me go grease you pay me check? He said the check no get restriction no. But outside the check get for a not to bank? That bank he get for end. Then when me go na bank now, well forget me money now and then they can't get good go. Okay. So, where you get for pay me work, I can't tell me say the right for you check. I say, no mix me, they give me money. Give me money, it's not full. Give me money, oh. Because I want to use that now. Unless if I know I use that, I say, okay, well, let go keep on a bank, I go to get and take a small. But again, we don't they use about right now, some bank they say no get money. Alright, slowly go.
Okay? All we are saying is you get access to your money. But the amount of cash where you can get per week, we don't decide, say, we will restrict them.
Okay. Now you use the exact word. You get access to your money, but the amount of cash, they don't decide, say, then go restrict them. They don't decide, say, you go restrict them. Yes, you pay me with the check, I go deposit them na my account. But how they pull the money? Me na cash I want. How they pull her? With the restriction. You don't hear the restriction done. You know the bank governor talk, huh? He say na the cash na in they restrict. So when you go deposit na your account, well, sometimes if you lack no money now, for let they watch your account where they swell. Pass you lack and so. Because there is a restriction. Now that restriction, they me they talk about. I don't want the money in a bank. I get something for do. I need me money now. And salon, and then they go buy self, you go begin say, they go buy, well, I write check for you. Okay, there they go.
And from the time where I came as governor, even the banks were asking me for a cash policy. Philosophically, I say I disagree.
Okay. The bank governor say when come, the bank let me ask and say, but we need forget cash policy. They need forget wetin cash policy. He say philosophically, na professor, he not agree. Tell us say no, not at all. No, let we go no more. But can you wait to say?
We for let the people of this country get all the cash where they need when they need it.
We for left the people of this country forget all the cash when they need, when they need them. He say, now that system they be done there forever. Unless you're gonna bank say no get money. Okay.
But they say once beaten, twice shy.
Aye. Hey, bank governor. Okay. We give you a pass on that one day. Okay.
When you have a situation where we were spending so much money, ordering money for Leone of this country, we did pay for charter cargo plane, for take the money from Sri Lanka, bring in a saloon. We calculate a loss. We got so desperate that the bank spent 68.5 million buying the same money from the people that we don't go hoarding.
You hear, this the bank governor they talk about that way they say he bribe. Now I sabi he correct himself for buying the same money for people them we go keep the money. Okay.
But Professor, 800 billion you say
in all money.
Yeah, in all money,
yes.
From the first to
the 12th.
Yes, to the 12th.
Mm-hmm.
These are boku money.
Exactly.
How, I don't know, anything they will show this for say the business people then now what are they actually this na boku money.
We look at the returns from the banks. When we see the returns, we'll try to make a sense of it. But the thing is, if you begin to feel pain in your chest area.
That person the way they talk so now they talk say not to we will not endorse that one do. We now the conversation between the journalist and the bank governor. Now we care about Naya, yeah?
Doctors always tell you be cautious, go to the hospital.
So now the average Sierra Leonean
now the kind of pain we begin to see this huge withdrawal. And then we say, okay, are we going back to what brought us to where we are now? And if it is, we need to bring the cash policy in. I not really see a big difficulty. For example, when we put the policy out, initially there was disconnect between the commercial banks. I think their interpretation or the way we wrote it or both created confusion. But we've met with the commercial banks. We don't explain to them what we want them to do. But also, most of the big entities, we've been to take money from them, like the government agencies, NACSA and all of that stuff.
Like mining companies,
yes.
big businesses.
If you need the money, you go to your commercial bank with your check. They endorse that you get the money there. You bring the check to the Bank of Sierra Leone. We will give you the money. But you get for no. The next time you come for money, how you dispose the money.
So what is right? No, the central bank, no, they actually, while sooner they say the law provide for cash management system and this restriction, they suspecting like what happened 2020. Well, they actually tighten the space too much with all the measures there?
No, because this is what is done in other countries. Look, nobody likes change. Change is very uncomfortable. And therefore, when you introduce change, especially in a society where people are so dishonest, that they try for labor whatever you do, in a way to make it look bad,
people only speak English.
then change becomes even more unacceptable. Look, you go to your bank. We don't tell you, say, your bank for give you new money. You go there and give you old money. Report to the central bank. We will discipline that bank.
Listen, Oya. Listen, Anaya. I make another the kind size self too much. But he say, if you go to a bank, then give all money, then go discipline the bank. Not to say, he say, now continue.
And what is curious also is that all this stuff about shortage of money, now Freetown no more and McKinney.
Hey, Bank Governor. Bank Governor left. So now Freetown and McKinney, now they no more they complain about money no day. Yeah. Alright, today now so you see.
Now they with the area. Why?
Others are not complaining.
No. Why?
So we say a free tongue no more. What you mean?
Well, a free tongue with the area more that the banks tell us that they're not turning anybody away. The banks tell us that except one bank that we had gave old money, they're not to give old money. But people are hell-bent on creating propaganda that would make this thing look bad.
Well, there's this issue back where they go around say the whole restriction or the cash management where you as governor they claim that because sometimes the new money, you know carry it enough. How that money they will coin it, how long is it for run for?
Look, Usa come on, we get a proverb. One water not they put trust his pan, sensible man twice.
Imagine that, Misha.
Well, if you the waka, in the olden days, our people they're not being a motor car, then the waka. And then get one trusses no more. So when you reach river where one day cross, you they put something flimsy on, you keep your dress trusses now you hate you waka.
Into yeah. Yeah, let you understand the parable. You trusses now you aid you for keep me waka, yeah? Alright.
If you not do that, your trusses go soak, you're not going to go up on that trip.
Business go well. No,
yes. Well, let me finish. The first time when you go, it happened now because you don't know how deep the water is.
So now you don't know how deep the water is.
Now that I know how deep the water is, I they make sure say me trusses then on the head as I they cross.
Maybe how deep we still.
So let me tell you.
Yes.
We ordered enough money based on how much money we need in this country to serve this country for 5 years.
Why make the bank governor not ever tell we Amos the order? But it tell we Amos loss. Not to loss. Triple A not join. Amos not go inside the banking system again. We come out now do. Okay.
Okay. So money day.
Now there may be logistics. We give money say to a bank here, and that bank they get for care and go other side, and they not care and go enough or this or that. But the idea that money not in this country or will not print enough na nonsense.
So money they for serve this country for 5 years.
What we believe.
Yeah. We also they get report that even with if you go now for that 1,000. We first gonna be 1 million. When you go some bank, they give people like 500. We also get reports with that yesterday.
Yeah, where you go for?
Where you go for like for go pull now 1 million. When 1,000, when I be 1 million, then now 500 in the give. One particular bank they wouldn't they complain about.
Well, look, we get a banking supervision.
We're not in the list that one day.
We get a banking supervision department in the bank. If you genuinely don't go get your money, and you get money in your account, and you write a check, they not give you the money, go and report to the central bank. We will take action. If you don't take your check, you go to that bank, then go there and endorse them. But they say they not get enough money. Bring that check to the Bank of Australia, we'll give you that money there. Money day.
Money day, money day. If bank make kalo pa you, go na Bank of Salon. Eh? Alright.
Professor, just now you talk say the Bank of Salon use over 6 billion Leone for buy salon money from people that will be don't keep them. You know in clear, sir.
No, I don't say 6 billion Leones. I say during the time we will be so strapped for cash in 2020 at the order money. The first thing we do, we will start saying that money not in the vaults, not for order new money. On the theory that then people then with the hoard then get limited space. And therefore at some point then go stop for hoard, we then fill up that space. We did that. But as we bring the money, it a loss. And one time I began to go around the supermarket there, and I see them big safe, giant safes on sale. So then I realized this thing is more systemic than I thought. So first, the danger with this country being avoid is a run on the banking system. We will destroy the entire banking system. You remember in December, I went on the radio against the advice of many people in the bank, against the advice of many of my governor colleagues. I went to tell this country that we not get money at the vault, but that let them bear with we again at a time certain that we'll get money in the country and everything will be okay.
Then in the 2020.
2020.
Okay.
Most governors will not do that because they feel say it will create a financial panic. But I did that because I believe deeply that the average Sierra Leonean elect this country and not going to do anything for destroy this country. And that the average Sierra Leonean intelligent enough that if you go to them, they see you as honest. You tell them something, then they follow you. But let me get to the money we will be buying. One thing people do not know about central banking. The central bank get this authority for print money. Most central banks, when they print this money, then they pay very little for printer. Like the US, 6 to 7 cents to print a dollar bill. We then give that dollar bill to him. Then he go buy, he go give something of value to the government for $1. The central bank don't make profit of 93 cents. We call it seigniorage. That's not in here. Because we money been so debased. The foreign currency where we spend for print the money, the value of the money we will get not reach when you convert it to that foreign currency.
You know, yeah, the money what they pay for print money, would they spend more? Would they spend more money? Hi. Okay, example. We print 1 Leone. Maybe it cost you like $1 for. I not say that's so it but now the example I want they give you. Let's see the difference. Now in the bank governor they try to explain. Oh, there. Okay. Now let me explain. There. They've Katie, thank you for the stars. Let if stars then they for don't know.
So we've been the central bank been they lost money for currency operations. That's one. 2, now we don't print this money, we don't face them. Then people then take and go hide them. I become so desperate that I say, okay, all commercial bank when call when customer there.
What are them people that we suspecting?
I'm not going to get into that.
No, we need for no.
No, I don't know.
I see where, like, 2020, you say, like, the set of people there be one, Hamburg, the way man, how people in the gate. And then same thing here way happened 2020. Now you suspect it. Can you imagine this kind of way you don't mention, you don't get out statistics. What are the sets of people there? They will think, say, we're just going to bank, get a book money, book keeper.
I don't know.
The bank governor will say, sabi the people them. Bank governor, you know what call them. You know what call them. Okay, but how they go no more?
I don't know. But we did look at the data. And the data will inform we. But what I want to say is, now we don't pay for this money. We pay a lot of money for charter plane during COVID, for even get charter plane for camp. When they negotiate a price 1 minute, the price change because other people they don't get it. We bring that money in here. That money lost. So now I take dollar again from the reserves for go give these people.
In Sudan, you say the bank governor they take the money, From Usai, he say the reserves. Okay?
For let them bring this money, let the economy not crash. In other words, I don't pay for this money twice. Will not make sense. So that money will be in give, will be in the swap. At the give 10 million, then bring cash so that government will get money for pay salaries. So that business people will get money for do their business. We did that. By the time I realized it, we don't spend $68.5 million US.
Remember that money where you say bribe? Now it take time for explain, so now fine for make you understand.
Just for buy money we don't pay for already from people. So at that point, I realized that if I continue that, within a year or two, the entire reserves will be gone.
Okay.
The entire waiting? He say if he may continue for operate the way I be they operate for take that 68 million they take. He say within a year or two, we reserve, salary reserve, within our central bank. If we're done. Yeah? Okay.
And therefore, I therefore print, change the money, force them people that will put that money away, let them take some camp.
Okay, but I don't know again, while saying the first step for paying and camp, somebody will say, in fact, these restrictions also, when I do so, we also give room for people to pull most of the money in the keeper, which one are the afraid will likely happen.
No, not necessarily.
So you don't say, after 2-3 months again, the governor will come in, pull a notice, say, waiting, if you get for collect like 20,000 and Leone, no, not 10,000 you get for me.
Well, not necessarily. Look, when we begin this redenomination, a lot of people in the talk say it fail. One thing I know, I spent 35 years as a university professor.
You know, yeah, 35 years as a university professor.
You have to be able to explain a difficult concept in simple terms. When you do that, well-meaning people understand what you say, then go follow you. That's why I ignored all the experts. I used to make a joke that within 2 weeks after I announced I don't create more economists than I ever created in my 35 years career. The thing that we get for do now, which is what even this program is about, is to let the good people of this country know that much of what's in the area is nonsense.
Good people, much of what's in the area is nonsense. Okay?
We get enough money in the system. We are able to supply this system with money based on our past usage history for up to 5 years.
Okay, so how long this restriction get for last for? This is what we don't put so. The withdrawal restrictions, how long it get for last for?
Once it becomes a cash management policy, it need for last long. Because one of
it need for last long. So this is not a quick fix. So
one of the things we do also, this country too dependent on cash. For let you get economic growth and development, you need to move away from cash a little bit.
What have they done, Mr. Bank Governor? What you don't do for make we move away from cash a little bit? He said the country too depend on cash. We all know Sierra Leone is a cash-driven economy. Now we get. But what thing then don't do for make we they choose say, well, you know what thing? I think I prefer going here. Who saw that option where we get? Now listen.
So, for example, if you put your money in a bank and you write a check now, the banks then they charge you when you write that check to somebody.
You don't hear, eh? You hear? When you issue check to person, bank na salon, they charge you.
We don't say they not for do that again.
So the bank governor say, he don't tell them say, let them not do that again. If I issue check to person, if you they charge me why I issue check, why for issue check? Eh? But he say, let me go ask and say, what thing he don't do? So now the answer then why they give you now. He don't say, let them not charge again for issue check. All right.
So you for be able to take you check, go any side, write a check, and not you say, you get to pay a lot more money. That's one. Two, would they bring in the national switch? By God in power within 2 months.
In 2 na the bank governor talk, eh? 2 months from now go be when? He say by God in power. Within 2 months from now, then they come up with a national switch. You know what that mean? Listen,
We will now allow the bank then for talk to each other. So that your Visa card, you can put it in any bank in this country, whether or not you bank or not to you bank, for pool money.
Yeah. So then they come with a national switch so that your Visa card, where you go, or you MasterCard or whichever, for able for take money from another bank. They always not telling no money if they go for waive charges. Because salon, you go to the ATM self. Even when you bank, you take from your own bank ATM, they charge you for that. Then you say you want for make we come out na the cash driven, where every small thing they charge you for her. Okay.
We believe so. Also, we don't invest quite a bit in fintech, financial technology. We will hopefully help for make you use your phone for go conduct business. You go to East Africa, say Nairobi, their counterpart of Crouton Road. You go to business people, they all get QR code. When you buy, then give you your thing. You scan the QR code, you don't pay them.
That one will help. If it happen, it will definitely help. But again, even the Afri money and the Orange money, now they charges them. They charges them more than they make some people they frown away from them. You don't ever go even send right now Orange money, Afri money. Na salon. Ask you people them. As long as the money boku, then they tell you say they don't get money. Pass you tip them, pass you give them something. For even for use that service day. Okay. Like I say, even when you withdraw money from you account na salon, then they charge you transaction fee. Even when you withdraw, I say anything na salon first, then they charge you by the banking system. Papa, go this way, this cartel way, if you say you are break so, low they go.
You not get for go to that line, that bank for pool money. Then said now get for left them business, go to that line for put money in a bank. Okay. So we are hoping these restrictions and these other things, they move us towards using less cash.
Okay, we'll come back to you, Professor, now that you don't clarify that money they will serve the country and this not get anything to do with lack of money. We'll come back to you.
We know so where government ask I can't take money, then they go give out, then they go hide them. Where government agencies take money, then they go pay people, then they hide them.
Can somebody for hide money?
I don't know, but we know it happened.
Okay.
So all of those people were going to offload from the commercial banks,
okay,
so that the pressure on the commercial banks will be reduced. Businessman, where you feel say you need a lot of money for go buy cacao, coffee, and this, that, you come to us, you go to your bank with your check, then prove say you get cash in your account, you bring it into the central bank, we will give you the cash.
You understand now we make it simple. When you get the check, you go to your bank endorse them. Say, okay, yes, you get this kind of money na the account. Then the bank send you it send you na Bank of Salon. You go Bank of Salon and then you go take the money. Eh? Sammy man say Salon Commercial Bank, Eco Bank, UBA, Roque Commercial Bank, then all done they develop this QR code method in payment for more than 3 years now. He say, but wait, so what did the central bank don't they do for bill on this particular development? Okay.
But for let you get time again in the future, you get for show we how you spend that cash.
You don't hear now, eh? Fine one. Now Bank of Salon, you go take the money. But in the future, for make them give that kind of money they back, you got for sure you go spend that money. Waiting do.
But you not go hide them. Okay. The last thing where I just get for tell the people of this country, enough money in this country.
Okay.
Nobody no need for go rush for get this new money. Like I tell you now old money I still get, I spend them.
He say he get old money. I know be tell you say, listen no, when you talk say anybody we go na bank then go get old money, let them go report to them. Honeybee, thank you for the stars. Let not forget the stars. That is for them. He say anybody will give you, any bank will give you all money. Let them report and then go find the bank. But in the bank, governor say now all money they spend right now. Bank governor. So now the bank system you pull out on the way you don't keep. Ataya. Eh? Now you talk. You say any bank will give we all money, we for go report to you. But now they tell we say you now all money you they spend. So now that you don't keep. No, bank governor they keep. So what then? Bank governor left. But continue no more.
Okay. Governor, before go, you say when people then don't take the money, what they approve, say you want 40 million. We go for that one back if you give accounting your personal money. If you give account of how you spend that first one, figure the other one.
If you know hide them. If you're not a businessman, I go buy cacao. I go
who's businessman being governor, you think so will go take money and go hide? Who's businessman?
I don't know.
I like the reporter and the bank governor now. Eh? I like it. Hey, listen there. Because in the talk say then they hide money. So they tell the pressure now, who then are them people where they hide this money? Bank governor say no. But you know say then they hide money. So now SCC for call on a CID. Who therefore do this investigation? Or now the financial bureau responsible for investigation in that area day. Eh? Okay.
I don't know who that hide money. But I know say people that hide money.
I don't know that hide the money, but I know say people that hide them. Who then are the people them? You don't know. But you know say no more they hide them. Or you know one call name. Eh? Because just you don't tell we say Freeton and McKinney. Eh? Hey, alright, slow to go.
Hoarding where somebody hides something. You mentioned
yes, but I'm saying I don't know. the person will go hoarder.
The person personal money, if you don't explain to him, I will spend that. You don't get other one. Your personal money.
The reporter, the man injured the person personal money. Impersonal money. If you not tell you that I spend that, you know they get another one. But you say, I can't keep me money back in the bank. Alright.
Now you go get the limit where we keep. If you want more than that limit, you say you want 1 billion. We give you that 1 billion. We want for no say no then safe.
Okay.
You actually use them for your business.
Okay, thank you so much.
So let I just tell the people of this country.
Yes, quickly as we round up now.
Please, do not panic.
No panic, oh, no panic. Money dey enough.
There's a lot of money in the system.
Release it.
We just don't begin 2 weeks. There are feeding problems in anything where human beings create.
Yes. I mean, the table them problem then they, but you no be here. And now they realize where they face some head on. See, hidden problem then they, in anything where mortal man create, alright.
But you get capable people at the Bank of Sierra Leone who are willing to look at things that they have done, and if we feel saying a mistake we make, we will correct it.
Yay! Bank of Salone say, if they feel say they make mistake, then go correct them. And they be like President Bio. I be don't pull it. Did you know they launch the money? Where Dan must ask him say, what in the confidence way they give the people for this new money? What in the first year President Bio say? He say, I am not an economist. Into another waiting the bank governor say, and all the people are waiting and say. He said this one we do them because we lack the country. Bank governor, this is on your head. Eh? So you say if you make a mistake, you go be a man. Alright. Loud you go.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
More questions for governor.
Okay. Loud left handy. Yeah? Urayeri, the conversation on money coffee, SLBC. I tell you say, we come with them because we really want for make we all understand. It's a difficult fight for the bank governor. We all know say the banking system in Sierra Leone, it's a cartel. And a cartel was strong, a bad one. The bank governor, it's right. With them one the way they change money na street. It's not able. Because the cartel where they control the banking system na salon. They inside the one the way they change money na salon. Now make the bank governor not be able. He not be able at all. So this fight is not get for easy. And I think say there are lapses where them for be don't seal first before this one come inside. Where now make the one them where now the cartel for the banking system na salon now the inside and they then capitalize. I talk anaya. I say, Mr. Bank Governor, them people them that first week, problem go dey, but you know you hear me. 2 weeks, 800 billion. Well, I don't know if na new Leone or old Leone. What be talking first? They say, hey, Mr. I play along with Tuna. But I hear on the other party, where from the new Leone, it changed back to old Leone to so. Abdul Kano, thank you for the stars. That's Salono. The cartel is not funny for us. They're strong bad. the cartel. And right now, with waiting they go around so, go make people and keep their money more. People and go evade the banking system. Then go evade the banking system. Where they make even waiting the bank governor they try for achieve. It go make it difficult. It go make it difficult. First, he say new. Then he say old. Well, we go give him, Lord give him a pass. Eh? Another thing where they make round for this money before commodity. Eh? Williams blog. And they tell you, brah, 800 billion in 12 days. But they tell the bank governor, but you not be hearing me. I tell her now. Another one where they make rounds right now, na social media. Now waiting. I don't know why this spark can't find Steve Hank. What is Steve Hank say? What he tweets? What Steve Hank tweets? Aye. You know, say first this administration. Anybody who wants to speak against anything, then they come for you. And then they say this safe. This now what he tweets. He said in Sierra Leone, the government don't redenominate the Leone by way of manner where they cut 3-0 come out. He say redenomination now like where you go do plastic surgery. The appearance they change, but in reality nothing not they change. This now the side where make people vex param. Where he say redenomination will fail as elevated inflation in Sierra Leone persists. He say the redenomination as alone go fail because inflation they persist right now in our country. In all Fandi. He said the redenomination of the Leone as alone. He said it not go different from Venezuela. Then yon. And not to one thing then be doam. Redenomination go only be cosmetic change. We not go do nothing for solve corruption and persistent inflation na salon. And this is talk. And this is tweets. Well, then come for that one, they not funny. A kind blast, they wouldn't blast for and look at the don't corner yonder. Okay. You know that as Steve Hank? Now, professor of applied economics and founder and co-director of the Institute for Applied Economics and Global Health and Study of Business Enterprise at the Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore. He also is the director of Troubled Currencies Project at the Carter University and senior fellow at the Carter Center for Monetary and Financial Alternatives. Now, in tweet so, and then come for and say what they talk. You know, sabi what they talk, self. You know, they can't talk say we denomination. Well, Professor Murana, here you what Steve say. he say wetin they do so, they fail. I don't know if una go talk na that level dey. Let you go tell her wetin make you no go fail. But he give you two things. He say inflation and corruption. Now ain't go make the denomination fail. Two things. So if we want to make enough fail, then we tackle them two things then the corruption and salute. Tackle. I want to see that. I want to see. Corruption in tackle one, na pa pen and paper, na pa black and white, printed copies. But every day, we dey see. How I know? But check the audit report no. Check audit report. You go know how I know. How I know? Go team up la Eastern Police. Team up la Ferry Junction. Team up la Masheka checkpoint. You go sabi wetin I sabi. Push make a pass. Do ya? I beg you ya. Okay.